Hello students, in this presentation I'm going to give you the explanation to get the user input using a buffered reader class. The buffered reader class is to get an input in a stream format, input stream format. This is available in IO package. So this has to be imported with the help of import keyword. Whenever we are making use of this buffered reader class, we have to handle IO exception. Be careful in name case. This is a simple program which make use of this buffer reader class. So the import statement which imports buffer reader class, this class is available in IO package. So IO.start because the exception class is also there within this IO package. So I have given a star. It will be importing both buffer reader as well as the exception. I have given a name of the classes to read input. The same name has to be given in file name also, and here I have given R and I in caps, so the file name should also have these two letters in capital. The main method which is having the buffered reader class and the input reading statement, so this should throw the IO exception. This is the statement to throw this exception. Throws is a keyword which throws input output exception. In order to make use of the functions within a buffer reader class, we have to create an object for this. So the object creation statement is class name followed by object name. Here the object name is BR. You can give whatever name you like, equal to new operator and the buffer reader constructor. This is going to be the input string from the standard input device. So the constructor has to be passed with the new object of input stream reader class. Then I have declared the variable name A. The value received with the help of the buffer reader is assigned to this variable A. So here is the input reading statement. I have given a read line br.readline. This read an input. This is in a form of string literal. So we should be having a explicit typecasting using a wrapper class. The integer is a wrapper class which is having the parseInt function which converts integer literal into the integer format. So we are getting an input. The received input is passed as a parameter to the parseInt function that converts the integer literal into the integer format, and that is assigned to the variable A. With the help of output statement, the system.out.println statement, the value of A is displayed after incrementing by 1 with the help of pre-increment operator. Let us see an output of this. Compile the file with the help of javac command. So javac followed by the file name. Name of the file is read input.java. Enter. It will compile and generate a class file. Class file will be is a bytecode. It is an intermediary file. So we can execute that with the help of java command. Java followed by read input. That is the name of the class file. No need to give a class extension. Dot class extension is not required here. When you run, it will execute the program. It is waiting for the user input because of the read line function what we gave. I'm giving a value 40 that is assigned to the variable A, and the same value will be displayed after incrementing by 1 with the help of pre-increment operator. So we'll be getting 41 as a displayable out. See the value 41. The 40 is given, that is assigned to variable A. After incrementing it by 1, the same values, that is a incremented value, will be displayed. Thank you.